Welcome back to the Reggies. Three blokes who could have been anything but decided to have fun instead. Coming up today, recap at Doomben, heaps more Origin selection chat in the aftermath of the teams being named. RRLC hits a landmark today. The All-In Multi does it again. Keto's Collectors is fucking away. I cannot wait for that later.
Yeah.
But boys, Doomben took our holes on Saturday.
Oh, gaped them.
Look, we come in confident
Oh,
and left with the tail tucked between the legs,
firmly tucked.
limping
Yeah.
with a dripping hole.
I've actually had to sort of sit down and think about the day a little bit because it's a blur. The whole day was just a blur.
Well, it was we crammed a lot into what we flew in the morning. It was just that day, that night, home the next morning. Got up to a lot of shit.
I picked the boys up at 6:30 a.m. with a six-pack.
Yeah.
Great way to start it.
That's sort of where we're at.
Yeah, that's
And
right.
the best thing that happened all day was we got to Gallopers to chew the locks off the door, and the first door we tried to walk through didn't open.
That was your goal.
That was
eh?
my goal, was to get there and not be able to open. It was like 10:05 or something. We were waiting for fucking Tom to iron his shirt or whatever he was doing.
That's right.
Yeah,
well,
I
Grover,
was a fucking
Grover would rather dress in races, pants and shoes to wear on the plane through the airport, and I'd rather just pack it.
Anyway.
And, yeah.
Yeah, that was good. We got there and we probably had 2 or 3 at the Gallopers, and then it was time to head over to the stables. And we went in the cool dude way because we had Barbs with us with his all pass thing.
How good was it meeting Barbs too?
Oh yeah,
Fucking
it was a
oath.
cracker. He's got his segment back this week, of course.
Yeah,
bit
yeah.
of a recap.
Yep.
But how's when we were just about to
Yeah, I didn't get the cool dude fucking access.
Yeah, you didn't get it because you and your brother Corey Horsburgh needed to go somewhere, didn't you?
Yeah, walking over to Doomben, and I had a little thought. I went, "Oh, that's right. Me and my brother are power gingers, and we're about to spend a day out in the sun. Boys, we'll meet you over there. Just gonna quick pit stop over at Woolies, get some sunscreen, get a SPF 50 plus, and slap that bad boy on. We'll meet you there."
Oh, it was so funny because we've gone across the intersection, so we've stopped at the lights and they just kept going. Oh, what are you doing? And we're just heading in to get some sunscreen, just like it was a normal thing
It's
to do.
very normal for me.
Yeah, like it was funny, eh?
Everyone laughed like around us too.
Oh
It
yeah,
was-
Yeah,
that
that's
was-
right.
Heads were turning.
We put mayo all over it too.
Yeah.
Like fucking carried on
Yeah.
about it.
I think we're about 100 metres down the road. Still hears.
Yeah.
On the sun note, right? I found this pretty funny. We're all in the races kit, and I decided to wear my trucker cap, right? Oh, I'm just copping shit. You're going to wear your cap, rah rah. Anyway, walk in there, right? And we went and watched a fair few races up in the stands, where you fucking got to sit and watch the stands. Sun's in every fucking idiot's face, and everyone's got the hand above the eyes, protecting their fucking face from the sun so they can watch the race. And I'm thinking, imagine if someone invented something that you put on your fucking dome that did that for you. So
Yeah, but
you know,
I'd respect a little Peaky Blinders hat or something at the races. That's doable.
yeah, one with fuck all of a brim so it didn't. Yeah, that'd be good.
nah, that's
Just
not why you.
Surrounded by cool cunts.
That's definitely not why you wore the hat there. But it ended up working well for you because you, gave me shit every time that I had my hand up on my forehead.
Yeah, I spun my hat around and put my hand up too.
Oh, it was a fucking pain in the ass.
Yeah, it was good though.
I just feel like I backed so many fucking winners, man, on Saturday, and I still didn't win that much.
Yeah, same.
I think it's just because we were that excited. So you're putting a lot on to each different race and spending a bit more than I usually would on each pony.
Yes,
Let's
me
just
too.
say that.
Yeah.
Now I lost money on a trifecta. That
Oh
won.
yes.
How's
Wow.
that? We
The
were
only
fucking
trifecta
pumped.
that we got all day. That was sort of what we wanted to do. We wanted to put $24 trifecta on, 4 horses in it, so we got 100%.
And I chucked a
whatever.
$50 trifecta.
And you
on.
put 50 on it, and we lost money.
So it fucked Gropers. It buries Gropers' saying of you can't lose if you win.
Exactly. Right there we went, wow.
Because we just won and then we
And
lost.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
we
I
were
want to
thinking-
check your bet slip actually to make sure you did it right.
I put 50 on it. I'd
And that
have
was
4
4
selection.
horses boxed.
Yep.
Crazy. Sure, it wasn't 5.
No, it was 4.
No, like $5, not $50.
Oh, it was $5. It was like $49.98 or something.
Yeah, that's right. That's what it does.
It must have literally been like the top 3, that won.
Yeah, well,
Has to have been.
even that though.
Yeah, you
we
think
should have
you'd
got
still
more.
get-
I
'cause we
thought,
put-
I might win like, $30-$40, but it was about the actual, we got to win. I'm fucking pumped.
yeah, but because you
lost
put 50 on
$14.
it, we should have got 200%. I think.
Yeah.
I think
it
that's
was.
how it works.
It was 200%.
Are you
Weird, eh?
serious?
I don't. It made no sense to me. I barely know much about trifectas either. and I
That
just
is
went,
ludicrous.
wow,
I need to
righto.
go and check that. We how about the quaddy, boys?
Bro.
Holy
We-
fuck.
That honestly, that just almost
Yeah, that
defeated
was a
me.
fucking mood
It
killer.
defeated all of us. We all were just looking at each other, just going,
I couldn't
did
believe
that.
it. We've gone and we had 100 each on the quaddy, right? There was 5 of us, so you do the maths. And we've gone. Tom said it early in the day. He said, I hate losing the first leg. Righto, the second leg looks to be pretty easy with Zaki and Hueta, or however you say it. So we're only having 2 in that. Let's load the first and the last legs. 9 of 12 we took in the first leg. 9 of 12. How many times did I say that?
Oh.
On Saturday, I just kept walking around going, 9 of 12. And
It was just
number
always-
16, I think it was Mashani Sniper or something,
It
16,
was,
come
yeah.
down the outside, took the chocolates, and we all just looked at each other and went, we don't have 16.
Not a
that.
word was said. We just went,
literally,
we don't have
it
that.
defeats you so much, because you just want to just strut around like McGregor after that first win going, yep, fucking, yeah, here we go, boys.
But-
rah, rah. Just sinks you straight
I
up.
think, obviously, the worst result to happen there was the next 3 get up. And after fucking Huetor got up in the Doomben Cup, I'm thinking, oh no,
Yeah.
we're gonna get this. And the fact that Zaki didn't win means the quaddie's gonna pay a fair bit.
Yeah.
But then a $45 thing won the 8th.
Yeah,
And it was
yeah.
like, oh, thank God we didn't have that anyway. But the quaddie paid just a cool 38.5 grand. I checked. We would have got about 49% or something.
Fucking hell.
But we would never have had Surf Dancer, I don't think.
No.
So
Yeah,
anyway,
so Bluebet absolutely cleaned up on us that day, but they're
got one,
fucking
though.
legends because they put us up in the box to watch the Dolphins game.
Yeah, how's that
so
for an experience?
fucking legends, bunch of good blokes there as well. So you know
Absolutely.
they returned the favour. The boys fucking
Yeah.
spread them for them all day.
yeah. Oh,
They wined and dined us after they fucked us all day. So that's what you should do as
Did
a
it in
respectful
reverse.
bloke. Yeah, that's right.
did it in reverse.
Pounded us first.
Yeah. But I think then, obviously, after that, we've turned one on. After the footy, we went and turned one on in the
You
city.
especially.
Didn't we?
At the Caco, you
What?
fucking destroyed a porta potty.
Actually, just backpedaling a little bit there, whoever put that story up of me punching an analog, I got 2 messages. I got a few, but I got 2 important ones. One from the fiance and one from and one from the old girl.
What they reckon?
Oh, Mum said, get that fucking thing out of your mouth. And I just straight up lied and said, oh, I didn't even finish it. It was just for content.
Mum, I'm just a content whore.
You can blame Barbs and myself for that because he showed me and I went, well, that's got to go up.
Yous were trying to fucking get me to as well, and I'm like, cunt,
Yeah.
I have not touched one since I quit.
That's
I'm
fair
not.
enough. Me and Jace haven't been addicted to them.
Yeah.
Whereas if you had one, who knows what could have happened.
I could be still smoking the cunt. Yeah,
So-
that's right.
That was now we can move on to hunting the Caxton because I feel like we were way too active on the socials for my liking.
There was a bit going on. There was a fair
There
bit
was
going on.
Me smoking analogs, me spewing, me spitting beer back into a jug,
And going,
and then me punching bloody Shannon Knoll at the top. Was that on there or was that on Snapchat?
I think Tommy just recorded that on
Oh,
Snapchat.
thank God, because I
That
was
should have been up there.
screaming, "What about me?" by Shannon Knoll. The
Oh,
whole,
yeah,
the
no,
whole
that-
thing.
Yeah. Yeah, that was unreal.
That was a performance
You
and a
and
half.
Barbs.
Yeah.
But
so-
honestly, how good is the Kako? Just the Kako Suncorp combination, boys.
Fucking oath.
It's like a piss and a fart in the morning, I reckon. Good by itself, but better with both at the same time.
it is good. I just
I was loving
sometimes I hate how packed it is,
Me too.
but it actually was
I think
pretty good.
Saturday night was
It
perfect.
was perfect
Yeah.
amount.
Yeah.
You could walk up, get a jug immediately.
Yeah, well,
There
not
was-
being an Origin game or something, right? That it allows you that bit of space in the car park. Obviously, if you're going to go there for Origin, recommended to be absolutely obliterated first.
Yeah.
Because, but it's you're going there expecting that. It's not like you just rock up on Origin night and be like, oh, it's busy,
Yeah, imagine
fucking
that.
weird.
Imagine that.
Yeah, but great spot.
It was a great night. We ended up at bloody RG's. I'm down a bank card. Quinn was in Brisbane on the weekend. And, yeah, said, hey, mate, go grab us a drink. Here, I'll get him. Never saw me card again.
You're welcome, brother.
So, yeah.
Quinn was on
It
one.
was the business card too, so
Nice.
lucky there was no money in it after doing it.
We forgot a very important part of the whole night on how we got to there.
Oh.
Holy fuck. We got a ride.
So
with-
this is this is after footy,
Yep.
after Caxton.
From Caxton to when we went
Just
to the
paint
Valley.
the picture here for the listeners. Well, it's after the Caxton, let's go to the Valley.
Because we're walking up and we're eyeing off the cabs on the other side of the street, but there's 5 of us. And we're going, right, are we going to split it up? Or are we going to wait for a maxi or what's going on? Next minute, this fucking psycho just screeches beside us.
He pulled us up.
Yeah, literally pulled up in an Uber. He's like, get in, get in. And we're like,
Was it an Uber?
Oh, he had an Uber sticker, but he
had
Oh,
a
he
bit of
did have
paper-
that?
He had a
Okay,
bit of paper
okay.
sticky taped to his window, but
Righto.
does that make some kind of Uber? Don't know.
I knew from the start when he's like, yeah, just jump in. We're like, oh, well, how do
They
we book
never
it?
do that,
He's like,
eh?
no, just jump in. We'll sort it out there. I'm like, okay. And then it goes, oh, I'll fold the back seat up, boys. I'll jump in. No, just jump in the boot. I was, sorry. Yeah, just jump in. Everyone tells us whatever.
So you pretty much got peer pressured to get.
Yeah, I'm laying on my fucking back like a turtle flipped over in the fucking boot.
I'm a turtle.
Oh, fuck, man. This bloke had no idea where to go.
Nah.
We just kept saying Royal George, Royal George.
I just had the tunes absolutely embarrassingly loud. I was in
Yeah.
the front, just cranked it. And this bloke, we had the Royal George and that. He just kept doing laps. He ended up pulling up at a joint right near the casino.
Yeah.
Which you Google map it, and it's 8 minutes away drive. Still
yeah.
From where we had to go, and we're just like, mate, you're fuck this, and we all bailed out, eh?
Yeah.
And just started
He's all
walking.
bailed, and I'm
left.
still in the boot like, someone let me out.
Imagine if he kidnapped Jace for his little red hole.
All it
That
was,
would have happened.
That
it
could
was a
have
bit
been bad.
looser after Doomben.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Primed for him. But yeah, he got out, and then this bloke literally followed us up to the
Yeah,
taxi
it's
rank.
fucking weird.
Yeah.
Pepperus and Barbs was going, fucking get out of here, mate.
Yeah, because we got into a maxi and he's trying to ask the cab driver, like, I don't know what, he must have been saying, like, oh, where is it? Where is it? Aren't we there? Like, had his phone out and it was just a fucking show. We
Just
were
strange, eh? Like
Just
there's-
drive, mate.
there is no
It did
way.
not feel right.
There is no way this bloke was an Uber driver. Like, I
Surely
dead
not.
set reckon he had no mates and he was just trying to find some bloke. He could have been fucking Jeffrey Dahmer for all we know.
What? And I'd hate thinking about stuff like that because of the states I get myself in and how. Anyway, we won't even fucking go there.
That's it. Could have been though.
We're
Like,
alive.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
That's
are.
right.
We
We got
conquered.
to the Royal George.
Great
and
yarn, though,
We
from
turned
it
one
is.
on there. Went to Rick's. I used to love Rick's when I
Oh,
lived in
I
Brizzy.
do love Rick's.
That was awesome.
When I was Jace's age,
What?
I just used to go to Rick's every Friday and
I-
Saturday night.
Honestly, anytime I'm in Brisbane, that's my fucking go-to.
Yeah.
Tom
I
was
just
like,
love-
yeah, you lead the way. I was like, oh, I know a little spot. And you boys were like, where the fuck we going? Because you got to go through that little like alleyway through the front there where everyone's doing karaoke.
Yeah.
And then it's just this, fuck,
Bang.
it's just heaven.
Can you go through the back still?
Yeah, you can
The other
go
side?
like
Yeah.
past, I don't know what the fuck that's called, little pokies room where you go through there.
Nah, there's like, you can literally just go straight into that beer garden out the back.
Yeah, that's what I'm
There's an
talking
entry
about.
there.
Yeah.
Pokey's room.
There's a pub right beside it where it's pokies.
Oh.
I know. Every time I'm there,
Lucky
I'm
we
usually
didn't know that.
shit faced. So
Yeah.
But great, like that was just the best thing we could possibly do. You know,
Yeah.
go to there. It was just
Outside, it was
yeah.
awesome.
fucking oath.
It was,
was
great.
great.
And fucking people watching after close, Jace, how fucking good's that? We got kicked out of there at close, mate, and then just walking around and the specimens that you see sooting around. I still remember Barb's. We were all at the taxi rank and there was a heap of homeless-looking people down on the side, and we started singing Bon Jovi.
Living on a prayer.
Living on a prayer, take my hand. And they all started singing with us.
There was
And
about 8 of
Barb's
them.
had him going. He's like, come on, live! And fucking... he had him going, mate, and like 5 of these homeless people was singing Bon Jovi in the taxi rank, and it was one of the most entertaining things
We
ever.
serenaded the valley at
it was-
4:30 in the morning.
I always
It was
think
great.
when you see those unfortunate people there at 4:30 in the morning, surely you could find somewhere a bit quieter to spend your nights, you know, unless they've.
Well, they probably just want to keep entertained.
Yeah,
Like, oh,
they just want to sing
go
some
have a
Bon
fuck
Jovi.
night, might I'll see some of these weapons.
Yeah.
Drunk cunts. A few people might be more giving. You know, they
Yeah,
probably
true.
probably cop both ends of it. You probably get the aggressive "fuck off, you homeless cunt,"
Yeah.
and then you get
Haven't
oh,
got a
mate,
home to go to.
Yeah, then the other end, get out of here with your cap, mate, out of an old number plate. And then you might get the other end of the spectrum where they'll fucking go, "Here, mate, go get yourself a pizza."
Yeah, like us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. Sing
All
Bon
in
Jovi
all,
to 'em.
absolute fucking cracker of a day / night, and
Oh.
I'm so happy that we just did the one because if I,
Yeah.
if I had to back that up,
Wow.
tell you what, Sunday sesh at Brecky Creek would have turned into a huge one.
Would have turned into Albion Park.
It would have, yeah, it would have just compounded the interest on the hangover.
Doomben filled my hole that much that Albion could not have fit, so we couldn't go to Albion.
Yeah, and we also had a corporate box to go to.
That's
But-
right. Sorry.
Anyway,
I'm sorry.
we got to move on, unfortunately, from Doomben.
Yep.
We'll be back, though.
Oh,
And
yeah.
Yes, we will.
We will take its
I
hold.
will be back to take its toll.
Now, I've got a little spiel here. I've promised this bloke that I'd give him a little plug. He's from Harvey Bay, plays Reggies for the Harvey Bay Seagulls, struggling to get numbers and staring down the barrel of losing all the senior teams entirely, which will mean no club, basically. We're a town with only one club, competing against teams in Bundy who pay their players, etc. All right. So he just asked for a bit of a shout out. Anyone in the Harvey Bay, Fraser Coast listeners that might be keen for a run, there's a bus. This is what'll get me, and this is why it's getting a plug. There's a bus we run to our away games, and it's free piss, and Rego is free.
Oh, you can't say
What
no
more
to
do you
that.
want?
Go and sign up for the Harvey Bay Seagulls if you're in the area. So there you go, Sam. I've just done that. I don't know when I replied saying that I would, but I did. So
On your Sambo.
good on you.
Doing God's
Now,
work.
there's another bloke that has written in, and he's actually asked me to ask you something, Tom. But he sent it in a voice recording. So I said, well, how about you just ask him yourself?
Yeah, no
So,
worries.
Josh, what do you got to ask him?
G'day, you Queensland fucking dogs. I just got one thing to say, you know. How come Tommy lives and breathes Queensland, but he goes for a team that plays in Sydney? If he's so, if he bleeds maroon, you know, wouldn't he go for a team that plays in Queensland? I just don't understand that. I think he's a bit of a backwards cunt, in my opinion.
So half the reason I played that is because I want to hear the response.
Well, I don't know
too.
if you've realised this, champion, but the NRL isn't state of origin. You know, you got blokes like Adam Reynolds playing for the Broncos. He's a New South Welshman. They're skittled through everywhere. And I just wanted to say, you giving us a bit of curry, there's actually a massive spike in pawpaw ointment sales across New South Wales at this time of year. You know, all the boys glued onto the front of their dad's face. Just pash rash at an all-time high. So get yourself a big tube, champion, and fucking try stay off the front of dad a bit. But
Off the front of Dad.
but anyway, I'll run you through why I go for Penrith, all right? And I'm only going to do this once because you just don't fucking deserve any more than once. But so pretty much my old boy goes for St. George.
Sorry, Rocket.
He goes for St. George, so's me old girl. And when I was about, I can't remember how old I was, young fella, I said to Dad, do I have to go for St. George? Because you do. And he went, nah, you can go for whoever you want. Being a young fella like that, I was like, all right, just lined all the teams up. And I think I might have liked the Panther just because, I don't know, it's a cool animal. And said, I'm going for the Panthers. And that was at the start of the 2003 season. We ended up winning the comp that year.
Yep.
You know,
Good
2
omen.
and 2 went together. Good omen. Went with them. They were fucking terrible for years. And now they're good. So that's the yarn about why I go for Penrith. And, oi, don't get me wrong, we've spoken about this before. This time of year is fucking difficult. I'm the most confused cunt in Australia this time of year because I'm like, I'm often hate them at this time of year, but anyway.
Yeah.
That's why anyway,
There you go,
Bruss.
Josh.
But,
9 times out of 10, it's always something as simple as that, eh?
it's like, it's in your local, like, let's just say your local competition of footy, in your city or your town, you might have 3 or 4 teams. Do you just go and play for the closest team to your house? Or do you play for the one that you like and your mates are at and shit? I don't know. You
Yeah.
don't always just go for the closest fucking thing.
Exactly.
And plus, where we live, Brisbane's 6 hours away and Townsville's fucking however long. So it's not like we have a team where we live.
True, yeah.
It's different if you live in Brisbane.
Been talked about quite a lot.
If you,
recent years, but it'll never happen.
there's a big gap there, isn't there? Like, as in, I think it's different if you live in Brisbane or Townsville. Like, you're there watching that team and
Yeah.
you can go to training and shit. But for us, we're in the middle of fucking nowhere, man.
Especially if
Yeah.
you're living in Sydney as well. If you're from Bankstown or
Yeah.
Mount Druitt or something,
It's a lot
you're
different,
gonna
eh?
go for
Oh,
we-
100%.
Very different up here.
That's
yeah,
right.
imagine if we had a local team. Like,
Cunt.
of course you'd
Of
go
course
for 'em.
you'd go for it.
100%.
If someone
Jealous of that.
started here, you that would be your team and you'd be proper ingrained into that
Yeah.
thing.
Fucking
But
oath.
we just
Especially-
don't have that.
Being, like, in that Sydney area where it's suburbs.
Yeah,
You know, that's where it's
that's right. And it's proper
Awesome.
passionate against
Yeah.
each other and shit.
Not
But
just
like,
your fucking town; it's where you literally live.
Yeah, it's the same as the AFL. They got 10 teams in Melbourne or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Carlton and Collingwood are fucking 2 suburbs next to each other.
and they hate each other.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah.
I think that's why, like, for me, State of Origin's even a next level, like, passionate because, like, Penrith are my team, but there's no way I'm even close to the passion that I have for them that I do for,
Yeah,
the
for
State of
Queensland.
Origin.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Well, someone else wrote in. This sort of backs onto that.
yeah.
And they said, I'm in a bit of a pickle because their young fella is getting to that age, or his young fella's getting to that age where he wants to pick a team. Dad's from New South Wales, but they've moved up here and kids never lived there. He was born in Queensland. They live here now. And he said, I'll go for New South Wales because you do. I think the old man wants to steer him in the right direction and say, nah, just go for where you're born, mate. It'll be easier for you.
Which would be a
Good
hard
call,
thing
Dad.
to do as a dad, but I feel like, hey, if you've moved and they're born there,
Yeah.
they're a Queenslander,
But
bro.
at the same time, if they want to go for who Dad does, you're not going to stop them.
Nah, that's right.
I don't know.
If they want to kiss their dad, then by all means, they can
maybe
do it, but
maybe he should
he's-
do that.
It's
he's
like a
probably tried to
magnet.
kiss him. He's going, whoa, just fucking.
It's like a
stay over
magnet
there,
for
go
New South
Queensland.
Welshmen. They just sort of fucking just come together.
Yeah. North and South Pole.
Yeah, that's right. They just get this weird urge at the State of Origin time, Dad.
Oh, right. Oh, well, there you go. Just tell your young fella to go for Queensland, mate. It'll be fucking easier for
Yeah,
him.
he'll.
He'll
a lot
ask him
easier
if
in
he
school.
gets it. Just say, do you get it? And if he says, what do you mean? Then probably
Yeah.
New South Wales. And if he says yes immediately, then Queensland.
That's right.
Don't even
It's actually
don't
simple
even
as that,
put it
isn't
in context.
Nah, do you get
Just
it?
say, do you get it?
And if any Queenslander just go, fucking oath, I do.
Yeah. Right.
Even at 6.
Yeah. Doesn't even know what Origin is. Anyway, boys, we hit a milestone today, actually, in the RRLC. 3,000 members in the RRLC today.
On you, boys.
I'm actually
Welcome to the club.
terrible at accepting people.
Yeah, right.
So I've only done it today, and that was from like last Saturday or something.
Yeah.
So sorry to all those people that tried to get in Saturday. I'm
Welcome.
also getting pretty bad at just going boom, 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 boom on the approve button. And I've actually let, I reckon, 3 in the last month where answered it wrong, but I've already sort of hit approve.
Oh,
But today I was bit of a blowout there. I made sure that I went like at a good pace where I seen if they hit lavender and it was declined.
yeah,
straight
yeah.
away.
Fuck off.
But yeah, the 3 that I let in, and it's too hard too because you're hitting them like this, and then their name's gone. So I haven't even looked at their name to go and fuck them off.
Track them down and just
So-
kick them out.
You know who you are. Get out.
Fuck off.
You'll be
If I-
found out soon
if-
enough.
Yeah, exactly.
They'll
If
show
I
you
find
true
ya.
fucking colours.
Tell you what. And yeah, congratulations to the bloke who was the 3,000th member, and as promised, you'll be receiving nothing for it.
You'll get
Yeah.
a thumbs up.
So,
Good on you, mate. You'll
Well
win
done.
fuck all. Thank you.
and the jerseys are coming.
Yeah,
They
we're on
are
to it.
coming.
We're on
We
to
are
Watch this
onto it.
space.
We got a bloke over where the jerseys are getting made. We're yeah,
Scoping.
That's right. Scoping, feeling around.
Yeah, we've sent him over with like a what do you call it? Not a template.
Yeah, a jersey to go off, like an
Yeah.
old school jersey that we're going to do,
Yeah.
and taking that over to give it to supplier and say, look, this is what we want. Yeah. So it's gonna be happening. Fucking
Yeah,
oath.
and it's been mentioned, but we need a canteen lady. boys.
Fucking oath.
We need one, and just straight off the bat, we need a few, but we need someone running the kitchen, and he or she is going to pick hers or his own staff. So we're just picking the head of the snake, and it's a she.
fucking
It's a
oath.
fucking
That-
she.
I've got a spiel here, boys. Now we've got all these pigs that need feeding, right? We need someone that's old school, runs a tight ship, and has a bit of fire in them. Okay, keep all these cheap labour we'll be hiring on their toes at all times, kicking ass. Okay, serving all the good shit like dog's eyes, sausage rolls, hot chips, Chico rolls, dag with dogs, potato scallops, burgers. You
All
fucking
that
feel
healthy
me?
shit.
All that good
My
shit.
mouth's watering.
None of this woke shit.
Bit of kale chips.
And in my opinion, there's one old hard nut that's got this gig written all over her, and that's Pauline Hanson. Okay?
Pauline
She fucking oath. Liar. She used to run a fish and chip shop before her political career, so she knows exactly what it takes to cook the perfect feed for the Reggie crowd.
yeah.
Any objections
No,
there? To
not
be
at
real?
all.
She'll run a tight ship, that's for sure. She'll lay
And that's
down a
right. That's
fucking
why
wall.
she can just choose everyone who works under her. She's in charge of that.
But she's got the meters in the legs, boys, in the canteen.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Run a fish and chip shop, which is
done her
literally
mileage.
Bro, every
literally.
fish and chip shop you've ever been in, are they always just sweating their fucking
Oh, there's
guts
one
out?
holes out.
Oh,
crazy
illegal
boss
to
out
have
the back
aircon in
just
there.
squawking as well. Yeah.
you'd think you'd do something with the airflow, but every single shop
It
is-
makes it taste better.
Oh.
If there's aircon, it's just going
and
to
it's
taste like
always
shit.
an old screen door that you gotta walk through.
Yeah,
It's
all the
someone's
streamers.
backyard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fucking oath. But no, I just think it's a perfect fit, all that, and then she's got the fucking,
Yeah, she's doing fuck
Got the
all.
fire
got
in
the
her.
runs on the board. She will just be whipping
Yeah.
motherfuckers.
Yeah.
There'll always
Whoever
be hot
they are.
chips, and yeah,
Cold chips.
Only vegan option will be fucking cold chips. Yeah. So
Yeah, Pauline is in.
Yep.
Never thought I'd say this, but on you, Pauline.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, it's your relative.
Yeah, she's my auntie.
Auntie
Toddy
P.
Smith's auntie.
Auntie P.
Auntie Paul.
Oh, Toddy Smith. How good was it having Toddy Smith and Corey Horsburgh at the races with us?
We were going to try it. Just obviously, we were having too much fun to even think about it. But Groper and I were saying how funny it'd be to be in a crowd of people and say, "Oh, get fucked! Is that Toddy Smith?" And then get a photo with Jace between us to see if someone else was like, "Oh, can I get one too, man?"
Yeah, but lots of people wouldn't even know who the referees are.
Yeah, I know, but it would have been fun.
If
to
you
do.
yelled
been
out,
great.
is that shit ref from the Storm and Broncos game?
Oh,
I'd
yeah,
probably
probably.
get punched.
Can
mate.
anyone do me a favour and whenever you see Jace in public, ask for a photo of Todd Smith?
Toddy!
Toddy!
I actually
My
see...
head will turn too. I've heard it that many times in the last few weeks. My head will turn if I hear Toddy.
Jace is just your nickname.
Yeah.
Well, it is.
Well,
No, but I remember you saying that your brother, because you brought it up that he looks a bit like
Yeah, I
Corey
was like,
Horsburgh.
we're
And
talking
then-
about how he looks like me. I was like, oh, Corey Horsburgh, that's a good image to put it.
Yeah, well, he just towers over you, and you're not
Yeah.
short.
I think he's 6
a
foot
big
4.
boy. And he is trying to run the Horsburgh. No, he's got the full beard. He doesn't just have the
Yeah.
Horsburgh goatee.
Horsburgh's running the him.
Yeah. No, it was good. It was good to have another red there, you know.
Yeah.
So
More
not,
firepower.
Yeah, not everything just went to Todd Smith.
Yeah, that's right. Shared around.
Shared it around. Yeah, well, that's it for the RLC this week because, Pauline just took up all the time.
Yeah, that's right.
As she does. I think it's time we can move into the sport, and there's going to be a big focus here. Obviously, the team selections come out.
Yep.
They've named the teams. New South Wales have named their 1 to 17 now, haven't they?
Yeah, I've got it here.
It was
I've got both.
they originally just put the squad out, and then somehow Campbell Graham was 18th man, but now he's playing this weekend for the Rabbitohs, and it's all.
Well, he withdrew for
don't
due
really
to
get
injury,
it, but-
so.
and then he's
But
playing.
now, yeah, that does make sense.
It's
Like,
fucking
that's
weird.
rugby league.
But anyway, straight off the bat, no Capewell, no Origin gags, no Ponga, boys, for Queensland.
Yeah.
It's look, I won't be saying anything negative about it because I just refuse to be that person who has to fucking lay in the bed that they made. But I'm going to back the boys in, but I'm shocked. I am shocked.
Yeah, me too.
I'm going to have a little sook because I'll always share my opinion, whether it be a popular one or not. Gagai, Ponga, Capewell, and in my opinion, Welsh. Based on what I've loved about Queensland my whole life, these 4 blokes should have been in the side. They should have been given their spot until they lose it through poor performances, in my opinion. So Reece Walsh, Tom Flegler, Murray Tuilagi and Gilbert, I have got full faith that these 4 will pull on that Queensland jersey and rip into these fucking dad kisses. But I just feel like we have gone against the Queensland way here and the lads have been hard done by.
Yeah,
You know?
100%. And I agree with you.
Yeah.
But I just, I'm going to back them in until, like we've been saying, I'm going to back them in until they fucking don't do the job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was a really, really weird one. So Ponga, I get he hasn't played any footy, but
Yeah.
he come back for that game where he scored a try, set up a couple.
He didn't play
But just-
fucking
They
bad.
Origin
smacked the
form, though.
Titans.
When
Yeah,
is-
exactly.
you know.
But so at some stage you got to wonder if he's fit enough,
Yeah.
which
Well,
I'm
just with
assuming
the-
he would be at fullback.
Like the head knock stuff, it obviously comes into play in that. But that's why you'd have fucking Reece Walsh at,
Yeah,
18th man. But we'll go through the team
So
quickly.
is
for
the
anyone
18th man in Origin? They're strapped up, ready to go. If there's 2 HIAs.
If it's like a high shot that causes
Yeah,
the
it
HIA,
can come straight on.
straight on.
Yeah.
So anyway, we got Reece Walsh at fullback, Cobbo and Tuilagi on the wings, Holmes and Tabuai Fido in the centres, obviously Munster and Cherry
Tuilagi.
Evans. So, yeah.
Too long.
Munster and Cherry Evans in the halves, Flegler and Collins front row with Hunt at hooker, Gilbert for feeder and Carrigan the back 3, Grant for Sulamala Cotter and Jai Arrow, and then you got Tom Dearden at 18th man. With,
Yeah,
with
you had a bit to
Christian
say
Walsh.
about that one too.
Well,
didn't
look,
you?
I just don't understand Dearden being 18th man when you got Ben Hunt in the side.
Well,
yeah,
who would you have as 18th man?
Well, I would have had Reece Walsh at 18th man
Yeah.
with Ponga, but I would Kurt Capewell for me. Why it stings me not having him in the team? How many times has he filled in the centres for
I
Queensland?
think he's played more times in centre in Origin than he has in second
That's what
row.
I mean. So like you have him in the side. Like who's going into centres if a Queensland centre goes down?
yeah. I didn't get a fair few of the selections, but yeah, I'm not gonna fucking
I'm not
go
gonna
down on me boys.
Because
No,
you look at
no,
that team on
and we're
paper,
not. We're not. None of us
way.
are.
Yeah.
I want to reinforce here that I have full faith in Billy and the boys to crush these fucking
Yeah,
losers.
Me
Yeah.
too.
I am just saying these are the things that I looked at the team and went, wow, like just took me by surprise, and I went, oh, okay, fucking bit different to how I thought things would go and how I'm used to seeing them go.
It's different to what we normally do.
Yeah,
And I
that's
That's
it.
100%
the
agree
whole
there.
like pick and stick that we've
Yeah.
preached and we've
That seemed to go
ourselves
okay,
give
you know.
shit
Yeah.
to New South Wales because on paper that team's still fucking good.
I
And
think
they've not
that-
been snubbed by shit players.
I don't think we've picked So normally what'll happen is if you leave a guy out who's out of form, but he always stands up in Origin. Gags. But he's not even that out of form.
He's actually played good this
The
year.
bloke that they've put in for him is way out of form. Tui Lucky, isn't it, Tom?
Tuolangi's playing on the wing.
But how can you say
He's still out of form.
that Murray would do a better job than Origin? Gags on the
That's
wing.
what I mean.
I
Anyway,
think Coates.
I
I
reckon
would have had Coates over Tuolangi. Like when we were talking
That's what I
last
mean.
week
So
about
he's that out of
selections,
form.
Tuolangi was not even on my fucking mind.
Nah,
But you
not at
know
all.
what? I can't wait to be proven wrong by the boys.
Me too. That's why.
And do you know what the best thing is? These fucking idiots who don't get it are all crowing, going, just carrying on about how they've gone against their way, Queensland.
It's all I've heard
Have
this
you
week.
fucking losers not got it yet? You obviously don't get it, but every year you're crowing early and you get pumped every fucking time. You
They've
just
picked
don't
a
learn.
front rower who 4 years ago, on the record, said, I go for Queensland Maroons. If Kevy Walters needs me at training, I'll run against the team. I love Queensland.
Yeah.
And now he's come back and gone, oh, no. Jerome Lewis said it years ago too, that he goes for Queensland.
How funny
Like,
is that?
You just don't get it.
How
but
funny
he's
is that
Samoan.
Pangai is literally saying that, like, on record saying
Yeah.
that, and they've picked him in the front
And
row.
the
That
reporters
doesn't
are
make any
fucking
sense
hitting him
at
with
all.
it too, and he's just like, oh, I'll go
and
for New
you're
South
and you're
Wales.
telling me he has the same passion that the Queenslanders do against New South Wales when he's on the record a few years ago saying that.
Don't get me wrong, he could fire up, but there's a
Not
bit
the
in
same.
his heart is fucking maroon.
Not the
Yeah.
same.
Not
His
the
heart's
same.
probably a P.
Yeah, that's right. We
You
just
watch the going will get tough and he'll go missing.
yeah.
Like
Yeah.
they always do.
But yeah, on the back of that though, I still feel like the boys will chuck that jersey on and they'll fucking do us
Mate,
proud.
as soon as the jersey goes on,
It doesn't
and
matter
mate,
who you put in it.
and they talk about it, and the Blues hate it when we talk about it, but it has to be a thing. The magic of the Queensland jersey. You pull that fucking thing on and you lift
Fucking
every time
oath.
they lift. And I did hear what you're saying there, Tom, with everyone harping on, because I've seen so many videos this week of different, whether it's Fox or other podcasts or whatever, and they are all just ripping on us for not sticking to what we normally do. And I'm just like, fucking
If there's
hell.
any bloke I'm going to trust, it's one of the fullback from the fucking greatest
Yeah.
Queensland team of all time.
Look, it's all good us sitting there saying it, still having faith in the boys, just questioning like, oh, wow, that was surprising. But for those idiots to publicly put articles out about it, it's like, yous are so dumb. Seriously.
But obviously they got it. It's their job.
yeah.
But also
sucked
stupid.
in. You're just
I
fueling
think
the fire.
I don't know the exact odds, but I think it was about $1.67 the Blues were paying when they first come out.
Oh, their odds would have dropped.
Mate,
And I
middle
just
of
thought-
the 8 in a row, those fucking idiots were still favoured.
I know, they were
I
all-
don't know how many we even started as favourites. Those Pelicans.
Oh,
Yeah, they just don't get it.
I like their team. I won't lie. Just a
Yeah.
quick one on
Yeah,
their
And
team.
we'll probably get to that. I'll get. Do you want me to read it out now?
Yep.
So at fullback, Dad Kisser. On the wing, Dad Kisser and Dad Kisser. Nah. So we got Tedesco at fullback, Toto and Adokar on the wing, Mitchell and Travojevic in the centres, Luai and Cleary in the halves, Tavita Pangai Jr. front row with Haas, Appy Coruscant at 9, Frizzell and Hudson Young in the back row, Isaiah Yeo locking it up, Junior Paulo, Murray, Martin and Nico Hines on the bench
So
with Crichton.
a
adding to me.
few shocks in there for me too. So the back line, you can't really argue with it because they were always sort of going to pick that.
Yeah.
But, man, I just don't know how you can not put Crichton on the same wing, on the same edge as Toto. Like, they've got to be one of the best defensive edges in the game.
Yeah,
You
I
know?
just think Latrell Mitchell and Travojevic just them single-handedly being as good as they are.
Yeah.
They
That's what I mean.
had to pick him in there, but New South Wales have always done that. They've picked the best individual players, not the best team players, and that's why they fucking don't get
I
it.
think Latrell's going to have a big series. I just don't know. Still don't know about
When
Turbo.
I look at that team, like you got players like Nico Hines, Cleary, blah blah. I look at Latrell and I go, that's the most dangerous man in their team.
Oh, that's been another chat that's been getting
Oh,
around.
they're just going to fucking steamroll Hammer and Val.
Yeah,
like,
that Hammer and Val
when
are
has
going to get
Val ever
fucking
let us
hammered.
down at Origin?
Did
Val
they-
is an unsung hero every fucking series.
Did no one watch Hammer mark Trbojevic when he marked him? Like,
Yeah, exactly.
until he doesn't do a job, he'll be fine. The last time he marked him, he fucking did a good job on him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I honestly think, like I was saying that other show, I 100% think Gag should be there somewhere. But I like Hammer defensively in the centres because if they get the outside overlap on him, there's not many faster blokes than him to cover that ground.
Yeah, exactly.
So he's a good defensive option, I
And you look at the way he defends at club level, I picked it up pretty well straight away on Saturday night. He's not lingering around the back heaps in fullback. Like when they're like within their own, defending on their own line within that half, he's pretty close to that line. Like he is constantly sweeping around that back to be there defensively, like on the line. He's not sitting far back. His defense isn't really a liability.
Nah.
Or I don't think it's a
Hopefully not.
liability.
I think that's the smart option for them to just picking either Appy or Cook. I didn't really.
You reckon?
Yeah,
'Cause
because
I reckon that.
I'd have Hines on the bench too.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's the only
What's he
reason.
going to come on and do? I don't know.
I don't know, but that he covers any position.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
So
True,
you could
true,
probably
true,
put
true.
him on at lock and give Yo a break, and he just floats around.
Yeah,
Exactly.
just
That
playing
third
footy.
pivot, Yeah.
Yeah.
But because
I
I
do-
just
Are you surprised? I think you guys had Cook there.
I had Cook, yep.
So someone brought up a good point, and it was Cook's played 80 week after week for the Rabbitohs.
Yeah.
Different pace and origin, but Appy hasn't been playing 80. So, but he's going to have to.
Well, the
unless
thing
they're
is,
going to bring Hines on.
the
or,
thing is with it
Yeah.
too, it goes against what I just give him shit for before about individual players. Appy Coruscant's been playing with the whole spine, apart from Tedesco, for the last few
Yeah,
years.
true.
Like he's got a bond with fucking Cleary, Luai, and Isaiah Yo.
They do
So
tend
you've
to pick
got
on combinations.
So you've literally got 4 players there in the spine
Yeah.
that are fucking used to being with each other. So I can't really fault this team too much,
Neither.
apart from them all not getting it and kissing their dads on the lips.
keep pumping them up, boys.
So yeah, but no, this is what Queensland thrive off. So
yeah. We love being the underdog.
fucking looking forward to
you
it.
watch us win
Cannot wait.
3-0 or something done.
Something done like that. I'm just waiting for someone to just say how it's the worst team in 42 years or 3 or whatever
Yeah,
long it's
and then we'll
been.
beat them again.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, I think we'll be right. Few, like we've been saying, there's heaps of shocks.
What was your biggest shock that was picked in the Queensland team, you reckon, that you were like, oh, wow?
That was picked.
Yeah, that got put in there.
I reckon.
I'm saying Ponga.
Well, I couldn't believe.
Nah,
Nah,
picked.
see, I think.
Oh, sorry. I thought you meant like, yeah.
I reckon the fact that
Tuolangi.
Tino is on the bench
That too.
and Big Tommy Flegler's starting number 8, I just.
That's
against
Flegler.
Haas and Paulo. Paulo.
Flegler was my biggest one that I didn't understand. When you had Welsh at number 19. I'm like, for me, all day, Welsh goes in before Flegler. I don't know. And like I said, I hope the big polar bear just flies out and just hooks in.
When I look at that forward pack, though, Flegler, Tom Gilbert, Paddy Carrigan, those boys, I still have 100% faith that they will just come out firing and take the sting out of the game. Lindsay Collins as well. Like, I wouldn't have
think
had him to start, but I'm not the Queensland coach. so-
Lindsay and Tino to start against Haas and Paulo would have been.
That's what I mean. Tino's another
Unreal,
player.
you
It's
know?
like
He's a big
they just
aggressive
take the
fucker,
fucking
isn't
sting out of the
man,
game.
But I
Payne
suppose
Haas-
if we can hold on for like 15 minutes of that real impact at the start, Tino will come on and fucking hook
Yeah,
in.
yeah,
So,
yeah.
but it's just, I don't know, you fight fire with fire. But anyway,
I'm
full
really-
faith
The
in
thing
Bill.
is, Big Payne, he just plays 70. That
Yeah.
fuck. He just plays the whole first half, goes off for 10, like has an extended half time, and then comes back on, doesn't go off again.
Yeah, I'll tell you, I'm actually quite excited to see how Dave Fafita goes. Last time he played Origin, 2019, he was pretty average and quiet. His game has it's completely changed this year to what he's always been. And I'm keen to see how he can step up because him at his best could be our best forward on the fucking field.
I am keen, but I always just worry about him that he's his game is so good. Like, don't get me wrong, his club game is unreal, but Origin's not club footy.
And that's what I mean. But
Origin's just about fucking ticker and up the middle, I reckon. So he's all that flamboyance and stuff. I
Well,
don't know.
well, he's
That's why
got
I
the
think-
potential. He's got the potential to do similar shit that Greg Inglis did,
But
in just
30
get the
kilos
ball,
heavier.
and that's what I mean. Like,
Yeah.
but he has that's the skill and potential that he has in him. It's
Exactly.
just whether he can fucking turn it on.
Yeah.
I reckon he will. I reckon he'll
Anyway,
have a
let's
huge
fucking
series.
go.
Fucking
oath.
I am pumped and full faith in the boys.
It
to
felt
get
like
the
so
job
long away, and now I think, wow, next Wednesday, I'm getting fucking itchy for it.
Yeah.
I'm that keen.
She's going to be good.
done. Yep.
The footy, the actual NRL games on the
fuck.
weekend. How did everyone go?
I went 1 from 8.
I only
It was
got
the Sharks.
I got 2 from 8 only because I fucking went Penrith
Yeah.
and you guys went Bronx. And how's us giving Grape shit last week? Just nails all of them.
Oh.
But yeah, but the silly part is I got all 4 of those ones that you were giving me shit for, and I got 4 out of 8.
Yeah.
Because obviously I didn't get the Bronx, I didn't get the Rabbits. I fucking had the Titans there until the last fucking however long.
You
it
just
was.
don't get rugby league.
The
That's why
doggies
you
got
win
up.
this year.
Yeah, apparently.
That's right.
Mate, the Tigs were playing well for the last
That was a
3
good
games.
shout. I'll give you that. With the other ones,
The Manly one, that was just a throw at the
Yeah,
stumps.
yeah.
And look what happened. Fucking smashed them. Anyway, yeah, not great for the Bronx. It on Thursday night didn't really kick our weekend off well.
No,
Jason.
but it could have been worse. I felt like watching that game. It felt like we were losing 30-0 the whole time.
Yeah.
And the fact that there was a couple chances there, a few calls that went bad for each way. I'm not going to say the ref and lost us the game. Because
Nah, definitely
that
not.
Sorensen try, so I reckon should have been a try.
Oh, that was a dead set try.
Reece
But
Walsh going up, like you've said, Groper. Billy Slade used to do that all the fucking
Billy
time.
Slater made a career off
Yeah.
looking at the player, judging off when he was going to jump for the ball, and then turning around. And
He
they
didn't
gave it a
take
fucking
him out
penalty.
intentionally at all. He just kind of used it to his advantage.
Oh, fuck up.
I'll fucking
Go
stick
back
to
and
my
watch
guns.
Billy
Yeah.
do it 1,000 times.
That doesn't mean it's right.
Well, he
What?
got away with it.
That he's allowed to
Yeah,
judge off
he
if
got
the
away with
player's
it, but
about
that doesn't mean that's following the rules of the game. Just because Billy Slater got away with it back then, and look at all the shit they used to get away with back then. You
So-
could actually pick someone up by the legs and drive them. You can't now.
So,
is that the
if
same?
you're running it, old mate, and then you turn around and you take the ball clean, you think that
He
shouldn't be.
ran at old mate, jumped at him, bumped him, and turned around and then looked at the ball. He didn't have eyes for the ball.
I see both sides. I think it's a 50-50 call. That could have easily gone our way.
Anyway, Sorensen didn't knock it on when he scored, and they gave that a knock on
yeah,
somehow. So
exactly. We could have easily made it
Mate,
closer.
like every game, like a lot of games this year, there was plenty of calls there that were pretty shit, to be honest.
No, it wasn't that bad. It was just one of those games where it was just like it just meandered in the end.
Yeah.
Like it just nothing happened for the last 20.
Tell you what fucking went straight to my head is me chirping about Paddy Carrigan, and he comes out and plays one of his best games.
One of his best ball playing
fuck
games of
off.
all time.
When he
bet
gave
the
that
only-
short ball to Flegler, and we thought we were in.
It's like his first pass of the
That
game.
would have been fucking unreal if that
Yeah,
come
but
off.
besides the whole ball playing fucking show he had, he played unreal. 69 tackles.
Yeah, him
68 for one missed.
Him and Yo played really well, and like people
both did
taking
play
that
very
out
well.
of context, literally saying ball playing lock, not better player.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway,
Classic
it
game.
was good though because we were watching, and I was like, thank fuck Flegler didn't score then. I wouldn't have heard the end of it
Oh, we did
Yeah.
with that short
on
ball.
his
Yeah.
one pass of the game.
That would have been fucking funny.
Yeah.
But anyway, no, it was good to watch the game.
It was.
Yes, unfortunately, yeah, whatever.
Oh
and
yeah,
then
you should be wearing your fucking Penrith jerseys too. I forgot about that.
that's your
Oh,
guys' thing,
that's-
remember? The Eels done a number on the Rabbits. Now, this is what fucked the all in. What was your other one?
No, that was me. That was me Punters Club.
Punters Club. Sorry.
Yeah.
The all in's home.
Yeah.
You had Penrith, Rabbitohs.
Yeah, and Sharks.
Okay, so the Rabbits have done you in there.
Rabbits have fucked me.
Yeah, but I just think if we go back to last week's show, you literally said, "Oh, it's not that the Eels seem to win games that they shouldn't."
Yeah, I know.
we kind of fucking
Put the
predicted
mocker
that
on
one.
myself.
Yeah, but anyway, not to worry.
They do though, the Eels. Like I know this year everyone does that, but the Eels are known to win when they shouldn't and lose when they fucking shouldn't.
Yeah,
Hopgood
exactly.
was just unreal again
Yep.
in that first half. He was a bit more quiet, way quieter in the second because they moved him out to the edge because they were just depleted in the fucking. Matto went down and. But yeah, it was good to see another Queenslander coming through. And then the big upset Saturday night, boys, 66-18.
That was
The Tigs.
What the fuck?
when we were checking the score on that, and they had it up on the screen in the corporate box. I had to rub my eyes, like, am I really drunk right now or what?
Yes.
Because I was, yes, but That's a fucking cricket score. Like that is
That last
embarrassing.
10 minutes, man. I watched the KO mini, and that last 10 minutes was just like try after try. It wasn't
The
even that
first
bad
20
after
minutes as
70.
well.
Is
They were
he
just
like
steamrolling.
what gets said to the Cowboys team in the fucking sheds after that?
Go
Like
out and
that,
stop this embarrassment.
that
Win
is
the
just
second half.
a
No,
like
like at
after
the
the
end of the
game.
game.
Yeah.
That'd be like you cunts should be fucking embarrassed. Like a different story if you the shit.
They honestly did turn one on, but they scored some fucking awesome tries.
Yeah, I know, but it's the
Inside
Tigers
out.
turning one on.
Yeah.
The
At
Tigers.
Leichhardt, boys.
West Tigers
They
doing
turned
it.
one on, but Cowboys' defense was fucking sloppy.
Yeah, it was terrible.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just
Anyway.
I just don't get your bag and fuck off.
shit.
See you-
Yeah, to
see
be
you
a
Monday
tipster.
morning.
Yeah.
It is.
Oh, well.
Unless you're the big man over here. Fuck it.
I got 4 out of 8 and somehow went up the ladder.
Yeah.
So that's the sort of round
I
it
got
was.
2 and only dropped a couple.
Yeah. When I look now and I'm like looking at the 4 and I'm like, fuck, that should have been more because Penrith and the Storm, you look at them on paper and you're like, how did you tip? Anyway,
It's a
actually,
fucking slippery slope
someone
for
wrote
me.
in, we got to mention this. This is just for you, mate. So you can fucking stop having a sook. It was, I wonder if we'll hear the boys mention that all the Queensland teams lost this week, just like they told us when they all won a few weeks back. So, yeah, they all lost, mate. Oh, no.
I was saving it for the Origin, so
Yeah.
eat a cock.
Yeah. So I just thought that was funny. Just wanted to have a little sook there because we pump up the Queensland teams a bit. You
Funny
know?
that.
Yeah. But
must
no,
be
they
from
all
there or
lost,
something.
and yeah, we're all shattered about it. Now I've lost where I am up to. Oh, and then Manly doing the Raiders on Sunday just
Yeah.
topped it off. I just remember flicking it over because Carlton played Collingwood as well. I had to watch that.
Yep.
And I flicked it over and seen it was 18-6, and next thing it's 22-6, and I'm going, fuck off, I'm going to get this one right as well.
It's one of those things, though, that you look at what's coming in the week of footy and you think, oh, that's an easy one, but it's not.
No.
It literally isn't. No matter what the punting odds are, you just pick
I'm
whatever.
scared to
the
use
that-
my joker on a short. I think I might going to use my joker on a round where I shouldn't win.
Yeah, probably.
I
I
might
think
fluke it.
the only time where things have sort of happened as they should is if teams have got blokes out.
Yeah.
If they're missing key stars and stuff like
Yeah. Like this-
nothing weird's happened there, you
like
know?
this weekend.
But when teams have got full sides, it's just been fucking who knows.
yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
Which is how it fucking should be.
Yeah, it's
I reckon.
great. It's
You
awesome.
know,
Can we-
yeah.
Talk about Titans. Like, they just don't exist in the second half this year.
Yeah.
Yeah. How many points did they score?
18.
Ah.
Yeah. But they're 18-0 up, I'm pretty sure. And then Doggies came back and won.
Was it 18-0? Wow. I did not
wow.
know that. I thought it was 12-0. But anyway,
think it's 18
the
now.
1 week I don't tip the dogs. And they
Yeah,
kept-
you have been
kept
on
me
the
in the-
doggies fucking
Yeah.
train, haven't you?
Especially
You have been
against the
barking.
Titans too. Like, they're fucking shit. Anyway. Well, the dogs. Well, there's a bit more sport to cover in other codes. Unless we've got something
Yes.
else. We'll obviously do the tips and everything for the NRL after.
Yep.
Dreamtime at the G did not disappoint, boys.
What a
Essendon v
fucking
Richmond.
game.
What a game. We didn't
Wow.
watch it live, obviously,
Yeah.
because we were at Suncorp, but I watched the mini again, and, man, unreal.
It's one of those games where you show a new AFL fan, watch that.
Yeah.
Little fucking
The Tigs
tune
looked
to
like
it.
they had it won there. Then Essendon kicked them late goals, and, oh, man.
Sent Dimmer packing.
Who missed it? Who kicked it out on the full? He should get the fucking squeeze, actually, before we go announcing that. There was 2 minutes to go. He's got a set shot from 30 metres out, almost directly in front. He was on a slight angle. They were up by only 5 points. The
Was it
Tigers
Tom
were up-
Lynch?
No. It wasn't a forward. They're up by 5 points. 2 minutes to go. He misses the lot, doesn't even score a point to make it a 6-point gap. Essendon go down the other end, kick a goal, win by 1. And I'm just like, mate, you are fucking joking me, are you?
Oi, fucking just quickly, guess who was in the fucking blue bet box with us? Who rolled
I
in?
forgot about that.
Who rolled in? Leading in the squeeze of the week here. fucking Jennings.
Robert Jennings.
Robert
The back-to-back
Jennings.
champ.
No, isn't it George? Was it George or Robert?
Robert.
Robert, yeah,
yeah.
that's right. Robert fucking steams in back-to-back squeeze winner. Look, didn't really think
the
it was.
Reggies are
He was
just
the
there.
nicest bloke as well.
Yeah,
I refused to go near him.
No,
in
I was just like, fucking, I'm just gonna fucking watch the footy.
case yeah. Because
I
I no
said to
doubt.
Graver, I'm like, he's in the box.
Yeah.
The squeeze.
No doubt he's an avid listener.
Oh, yeah.
So
No,
he'd know all about the
probably
squeeze
would
of
have
the
come
week.
and fucking give us a hiding if he was.
Yeah, well.
But it was just, I just come into my memory there, and I
Yeah.
thought, oh, fuck off. How funny was that going? Oi,
Yeah.
boys, guess who's in the box?
Yeah.
Squeeze.
Oh,
Fuck, I
wow.
forgot about that.
That was fun.
Forgot about a lot
Double
of things.
champ.
The
Yeah.
champ.
And coming off the back of that loss, Damien Hardwick has decided that he's going to resign as the
Yeah, that's
as the coach of Richmond,
massive,
which
eh?
is massive news in the AFL. And I'm not even going to speculate. I haven't really looked into it at all because I haven't had time. But he leaves behind one hell of a legacy, 3 premierships, countless final series, gave Richmond their first premiership in about 37 years in 2017, and then they won back-to-back in 19 and 20. Yeah, not sure why it's happened. I think from what brief reading that I did, he's realised that he can't have the fairy tale ending. He knew that this year was his last. He's not going to coach him next year. And he just doesn't think he's the right man to take him to the end of the year knowing that they're not going to have the fairy tale win it.
I still think it's a bit of a cop-out to leave halfway through the year. Just
I think it's a bit strange, but I need to watch his interview and see what he says and stuff
Yeah.
like that, because from what I sort of took of it, it was like I wanted to have this big fairy tale ending of playing finals and have not know when your last game's going to be,
yeah.
which they still can. Like,
So I mean, like,
so that's what I mean. I think I might have taken
They
it
could
out of context,
scrape into the 8
context
easily.
a little bit. But anyway, Dimmer, good on you. Longest serving coach in Richmond history,
Yeah, right.
which is
Yeah.
massive.
I suppose they like teams a lot of the days, and I don't know AFL that much, but in footy and that clubs seem to just fuck coaches off mid-season. So
Yeah.
if a coach wants to fuck a club off mid-season, then two-way street, bro.
I wonder if they had a won on Saturday, if he'd be done doing this.
Oh yeah.
If old mate had to kick the goal instead of a
Yeah.
nothing.
Well,
or just a point.
when's the last time you saw a coach quit halfway through a season after a win?
The coach quit.
Yeah.
Exactly. Not sacked.
Exactly.
Yeah, anyway. Or they've resigned after 8 losses in a row or something. And you
Yeah,
go,
they
"Ah,
know
here
they're
we
good.
go."
It's a mutual agreement.
Yeah, bit of a weird one. But not a weird one. The Mighty Hawks boys won by about 120 points, and I'm not even taking the piss. It was about 120
Yeah,
points.
West Coast scored, what, 26?
Yeah,
I think-
it was an absolute pasting, and I've
On news for the win, but that's a reflection of West
I,
Coast.
I fear for West Coast, because if Hawthorn can do that, imagine what a decent side like Geelong, not Geelong, they're not a decent side.
Oh, yeah.
The Crows.
Collingwood or something could do. They lost on the weekend too, Tom. But, yeah, it's just so bad. I think their number of games that they have sitting on the sidelines is fucking, not even kidding. It's up near like over 1,000.
Yeah,
Like
it's-
AFL games sitting on the sidelines through injury or something. Like it's out of control. But in saying that, hopefully they reap the rewards of it in like 3 or 4 years' time, because all these young blokes.
well, yeah, they'll definitely get Harley Reid, and they'll get first pick in the next few years.
Yeah, I
as
know
well.
that, but not about that. Just the young blokes that are playing now.
Yeah.
You know what
As
I mean?
well as
Like
draft
they're
picks,
playing
yeah.
AFL games now, getting
Well, that's
absolutely
what, they've got
pumped.
waffle players coming in, just fucking getting like bleeding them in.
Yeah.
Good for them.
Anyway, it was good to see the Hawks get a win. Surely we won't get the spoon after that.
No,
But you never know.
Yeah,
You never know.
big
West
gap
Coast.
between fucking 17th and 18th there.
Yeah, crazy, eh?
You
You talk about how close the NRL is this year. Well, it's the fucking opposite in the AFL. A bloke we got to mention, Michael Block. He's a PGA professional,
Yeah.
played in the PGA Championship over the weekend. Had to qualify, like he's had to go all through the qualifying events and everything just to be able to play. He finished in a tie for 15th at 1 over par for the championship, and hit a hole in one on hole 15. Hopefully I got that right. In the final round, sent the crowd
and dunked it
absolute fucking just went
Fucking
berserk.
ace straight in.
And
Did
he
it? Just
didn't,
go
ba-
straight
did
in.
not
Went straight,
bounce.
didn't
It just
bounce.
went straight in the hole.
Oh,
He
what a
didn't
legend.
fucking believe it. He was standing
Nah.
there, crowd's going off, and he literally turned to Rory McIlroy, who was teeing off.
That's
with
who
him.
he was playing with.
Yeah,
Like,
and he's just I was listening to the podcast on Barstool Sports. They did with him like a special one the other day, and the way he put it into perspective is just like he's basically a regular bloke who's just playing golf, and
he is, man.
he's just been able to do something like that. He'll remember that week for the rest of his fucking
He's
life.
played a couple of them before, but he's never even made the cut.
Yeah, exactly.
And next thing, he's playing on the final day with a chance. Like, needed a lot of things to go right.
Yeah.
But he was legitimately had a chance to finish top 5 or finish top 10. He ended up finishing top 15.
The
That is amazing.
Belief for
And-
other blokes like him now for
For the Reggies.
exactly.
Yeah. But he
Exactly right.
said, like, in his big interview, like, I think the roar for Brooks winning wasn't as big as when Michael Block finished his on the 18th when he put his final putt in.
Yeah.
The roar was bigger than when
Oh,
Brooks
that's
he
kept
stole,
awesome.
won.
he
Like,
stole
it
the show for sure.
See,
Oh.
people love an underdog, the old Reggie. The,
Yeah.
like, yeah,
a Queenslander.
a Queenslander. That's
He was
right.
not a Queenslander.
And
He's
PGA
American.
were pumping it up way more too because they didn't want to show.
Oh,
off that
yeah.
a live player has won the fucking
Yeah, that's
championship.
right, man.
I think I looked at their Instagram and they had about 10 posts of Michael Block and just
Yeah.
even just a hole in one, and then it was like Brooks Koepka's won the championship. And it was like they are not fucking happy.
Yeah, and I think the PGA got mentioned by Michael Block about 50 times in his interview, like
Yeah.
thanking him because he's a
Exactly.
he's a PGA
Watch Liv
professional.
approach him now.
Fucking funny.
Liv will fucking
Yeah.
approach him with the most money he's got a chance to make in his whole life.
And I hope he
Go
takes
there.
it and fucking
Yeah.
gets
Yeah,
rich.
will.
exactly.
Like
Fucking
he
hell.
kept saying in his thing, he goes, "Everyone thinks I got the best job in the world, and I do. Don't get me wrong, but people think I'm just hitting balls all day." He said, "I'm lucky to hit a bucket of balls a week," and like he's just gone out and done that. And I'm just
Unreal.
going, that is fucking outrageous.
You
Good
sure
on
he's
him.
not from Queensland?
Yeah,
Sure it's
He
not from
might have been
Longreach?
adopted.
he's got a real bit of a Reggie name, Michael Block,
Big blow.
Mickey Block.
Yeah.
That's right.
Good on the lad.
Fucking oath.
That was about it for the sport over the weekend. Because I actually, Jace, you watched the Haney fight, didn't you?
Yeah, I watched back just replay. I didn't get to see it live.
Because I, to be honest with you, have not seen any of the rounds in highlights.
It was
so-
a great fight. Like they went toe to toe. There wasn't much like fucking just that standoffish. They went at it. Personal opinion, I think Lomachenko could have easily won. Wouldn't say easily won that, but he could have won that. It could have went both ways. But
But
yeah.
that's the beauty of the unanimous decision. They've all given
Yeah.
it 7 rounds to 5. People are saying, "Oh, it could have been 6-6, could have been 7-5 the other way." It's like, well, if all 3 judges saw it 7-5
yeah,
to one bloke,
good. Like
Probably
Haney didn't
was.
fuck. It was not a domination either way. I would have picked Lomachenko, but I'm not a fucking judge.
I think the word robbery gets thrown around a
Way
lot too
too
much.
much.
Yeah.
Like, as in, if it's a close fight like that, it's not a fucking robbery.
Exactly.
It's a 50-50 decision that people saw a certain way. It's when it's like dead set, everyone's like, get fucked.
Yeah.
There's no way.
there is
that
a lot of
happened.
people saying that. But how can, I don't know, three judges all say the same
I think
thing.
Lomachenko's a bit of a fan favorite too.
Yeah, that's
so
true.
people are gonna bias.
Well,
with
his
him.
fighting
then-
style is way more pleasurable to watch than fucking Haney.
Yeah.
But he's also like, think of the narrative. He's been in Ukraine. They've been in a
Yeah,
they're in
exactly
a war.
right, yeah.
You know, he's been fighting for his country and that, and he comes to fucking do this. It's like it would have been a feel good story for him to get the win for his country.
Yeah.
and
I'm
shit.
hoping this sets up for Haney and Tank now, though. That
Yeah.
would be a fucking great fight.
That'll be a
blockbuster.
weird one to watch because they're like, Haney's quite long and gangly.
I think it's
and
either points or
little
knockouts
tanks.
there.
Fucking,
So was Ryan Garcia, though. He's
yeah,
pretty
yeah,
much-
yeah, yeah,
that'd
yeah,
be
yeah,
reach
yeah,
advantage.
yeah.
But
I
that
just
Tank-
mean watching it like from a fucking visual
Yeah.
perspective.
Yeah.
Watching little Tank in there.
I reckon Tank wins. I don't think anyone beats Tank at the moment.
Ooh.
It's just if I don't know, like it's hard too because I reckon Haney is just like a mold of Floyd Mayweather sort of thing.
yeah.
Maybe not the shoulder roll as much or whatever, but I mean stylistically, as
So
in
defensive,
yeah,
eh?
like
Yeah.
defensive and real sharp, and just literally boxing his whole life.
Exactly.
And you just go, if anyone can evade Tank's punches, it's probably him. So that's why it's an exciting fight. It's
Fucking
either a
oath.
points win for fucking Haney or a knockout for Tank there. I
Yeah,
reckon.
and Haney come out and said in the post-fight interview that it's going to happen sooner or later.
Yeah, but hopefully not fucking later.
But
Oh,
hey,
yeah.
but
If it
you
goes
got to
for
give it
years
to
and
boxing a
years.
little bit though, because it's starting to fucking happen.
Yeah.
Like as in just after Davis Garcia,
Yeah.
you're seeing this one.
But
And
how
it's
old
like-
is Loma now?
Yeah,
Not that it's
I'm
Haney's
not-
fault. He's so young.
I'm not quite sure to be
I'm
honest.
not sure.
He'd
But
have
at
to be
least-
getting a bit long.
He's not
But,
young.
but
though,
at least
yeah.
it's happening though,
Yeah,
eh? Like
true.
you're starting to see
Yeah.
a few, so
Yeah.
good on them. And see, I think
Give 'em
what'd you
people
say?
they want.
Cambosis said that. He
Yeah,
thought,
Cambosis, I seen him say that he had it 7-4. He's happy with the result, basically.
yeah.
And
yeah.
like you said off air, it made sense to me when you said it that obviously he's going to run that narrative because he lost twice to the best.
Yeah, that's
So-
right. And he's probably got more of a chance now to try and push a fight with Lomachenko.
Yeah, maybe
Yeah.
here.
Because, oh, look, we both, like, anyway.
Yeah.
So,
That'd be an awesome
but
fight.
big fan of Cambosis. I love his mindset. Even though he lost to the best, he never turned down any fights.
Yeah.
Exactly
Fucking,
right.
I hope to see Cambosis get a shot at one of these blokes, like one of these bigger name blokes in that division, where it's
Yeah.
Garcia or fucking, or Loma or whatever. It'd be
Yeah,
cool
I-
to see him get another crack. He deserves it, man.
Yeah.
You know, like
Seeing
he
Keith fight would
fucking
be awesome.
he won the belts, lost twice to obviously the best now, who's
Yeah.
just proved it. So he fucking deserves a shot at one of these big dogs, big money. You know,
Yes.
Fucking oath.
Give it to him.
give it to me.
Give it to him. Righto, let's put the footy tips in.
Right, boys.
Quick
So
one. Should be a quick one. Only 5 games.
It will
Yeah.
be. So getting straight into it, boys. Thursday night, 7:50. We got the Dolphins and the Dragons.
Is there still a Thursday night game?
Yeah, Thursday,
that's
Friday,
excellent.
2 Saturdays and a Sunday.
Yep.
Fins and Drags. Now, I'm going the Fins because there's no Ben Hunt. And that's simply it.
Yep.
I do love the Dragons pack, though. To Bellin and Bird. Both the Molos.
Yeah.
No Jaden Stewart, though, this weekend.
Yeah, I think the Dolphins too, because I think if any team's proven that as a team they show up for each other this year, it's been the Dolphins. Like they seem to fucking just rock up
Drags.
as a team.
Dragons
are
have done
coming.
that.
They're coming off a big win against Roosters. That
Yeah,
was
but
a
no
fucking-
Hunt, man.
Yeah, it was.
No
That's like I'm tipping Finns, but I think they'll have their towels up after that game.
Yeah.
Fucking.
I
Especially
reckon
the way they won. Wow.
no Hammer and no Tommy Gilbert. No Felice Kafusi. Like, that's going to be fucking big.
Nick
losses.
Arena playing fullback. That's an interesting choice.
Yeah,
You've
instead
got-
of MILF.
Yeah, or Tessie New could play there as well.
Tessie
Like,
Old.
Yeah.
Surely
Jesus.
there's another ripper. There's
Remember me saying that Saturday night?
yeah,
You had a
yeah.
few good ones. I've forgotten them, but you were fucking.
Surely
spitting left,
do
right, and centre.
you put a few high balls up attacking the line at Nicarima, don't you, with some chases?
I don't think I've ever seen him play fullback, but
I think you've seen him fill in a couple.
He has definitely played there, but MILF
Yeah.
would have played there more.
Yeah.
Probably a decade ago now, but
yeah, it would be about that.
Yeah, I think so
I've-
we're all unanimous.
Tip the Fins, but the more I just talked about that, the more.
Yeah, you'll secretly change it again. You're cheating.
Oh,
dog.
well, I might just not put it in and I'll get the Dragons.
Yeah.
Para North Queensland on the Friday.
Para.
Yep.
100% Para.
Yeah, me too.
They got Brown and Moses playing, and they're missing some forwards through injury. Madison, Sean Lane are out, but they got Hop.
Is there anyone from
They have the
Eels
hop
in
god.
either Origin team? Paulo.
Yeah, Paulo's
That's it.
missing.
That's a big miss. But Cowboys are missing more, and they're coming off a fucking 50-point loss.
Maybe they are like the way this year's going. You watch Cowboys fucking beat Para
Surely.
when Para shouldn't
Yeah.
lose.
Dylan Brown.
Every time I base a tip off logic, I just
It
fucking-
literally would not surprise me if Cowboys win. Wouldn't it all? I'd just
would-
go, oh, here we go again.
It'd surprise me less if the Dragons got up.
I'm just thinking the
crazy.
craziest thing to happen will just happen.
Yeah, righto.
No Cotter.
We'll
I'm
see.
still tipping Para.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But watch me lose.
Yeah.
In theory,
Watch me.
in theory, when you got no Cotter, no Dearden, no Tuolangi, like they've got a few players out. I
Yeah.
think they're going to
Yeah.
get steamrolled.
And
But
yeah,
will
the
they?
Eels are
Probably
missing
not.
them, but they're missing them through injury.
Yeah.
Like, Matto is massive out. But
Yep.
anyway, they'll pick Dury or bloody Wirramoo, and Wirramoo Greg will start. Big Woody.
Remove.
Yeah.
Saturday, boys, at McLean Park, 5:30 p.m. We got the Bros versus the Broncos.
So I'm prepared to just go 4 from 5 this week because I've tip the baby Bronx, and
Yeah.
I just think it's so silly.
I think they will get absolutely churred into the
so
earth.
do I.
This
So do I.
this is not even coming from a biased view.
Yeah, it is.
Our back line, you look at our fucking 1 to 7, not that bad. Not that bad. I don't care who you fucking play with.
I honestly-
Reynolds can steer fucking anything.
So I agree with you. Adam Reynolds being there is huge. If he was still injured, there's no way I'd be tipping him. I'm tipping them because he's there.
Yeah.
Look at our forward pack, Jace.
I know. But
We got
their
no
forward pack
Haas.
compared to ours is marginally better.
No Haas. Marginally. They got big Adam Fanua Blake, mate.
Yeah, I think this has obviously come from. I say
Tohu
not
Harris
biased,
has been
but
on fire
You
this
can
year.
steer a car all you want. If all
Yeah.
the tyres are flat, you're fucked.
I think players like Kobe Hetherington, Corey Jensen will step up. Will win just.
Hey, look, this year
I hope we do because I have to fucking tip him.
I can't even think something
You can
anymore.
go for it, but I'll just feed you.
I just
shit.
wish I didn't fuck that one up earlier in the year.
Yeah,
Where
you'd
I
stick
tipped
by it,
against
wouldn't
them
ya?
because I would have tipped Penrith last week and I would tip the Warriors now. But because I've fucked it up, I can't
But
do
Jace,
it again.
you may as well do this like you're saying, bud, because look at all the games that have been happening. That would not
Yeah.
be like, oh my God, if Broncos
Yeah,
won.
and it
it's
wouldn't
just
be-
you look at them logically, which is stupid this year, and think the
Yeah.
bros should probably pump them. But
Yeah.
probably
I just
won't.
reckon Shawnee Johnson and Nickel Clockstad are going to fucking run right. But, hey, hope I'm wrong.
I reckon Adam Fanua Blake with that thing on the back of his head could double as the genie out of Aladdin.
It's got to drop a few.
Well, I reckon he could.
Man, he has been playing so well.
Intimidating
First
man.
try scorer is usually
Him
good.
and Haas,
Intimidating man.
him and Haas would have been great to see go up against each other.
Yeah, for sure. But that
He's been
motherfucker's
unreal.
just got that thing about him, that front rower that brings the shit in him and just.
And he
you know,
plays minutes, man.
Yeah, no,
Plays
he's got a
minutes.
tank. I really rate him, mate, as a prop.
Go the Bronx.
Yeah,
Up Bronx. Bronx Nation.
Bronx are going down.
see,
Of course,
mate,
stadium. We got Rabbitohs versus Canberra, boys.
I've gone Bunnies, but Rabbitohs could easily. Raiders could easily win this because Papali and Wyden, who are usually out every year for Origin, aren't. They're
Yeah,
retired.
but I have gone the Rabbits because Cook's there.
Yeah,
They've got
that's
both their
yeah.
halves. Cody Walker's there. They're just missing Latrell. Campbell Graham's playing now.
Yeah.
So
Blake Taff is usually good when he fills in full back as well. He's obviously completely different to Latrell, but
they're missing Murray as well in the forward
Yeah.
pack. But yeah.
Jai Arrow.
Gyro too.
Oh,
I think.
Big Jai. I knew I missed one.
I still think. Yeah, Bunnies will.
Is
will
Kalama
win this.
Tungi back yet? Or is he still injured? I
Nah,
don't think
he's
he is.
still out.
I'm going the milk.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
You love
I-
the milk, eh?
Oh, I don't know. It's just something about them. I just they're unpredictable. I just feel like they probably shouldn't win still, but they will. Like I said, this year I'm just going fucking whatever. Now if I got a little vibe on
No.
something, I'll just go it.
No Jai Arrow, no Murray, no Latrell.
Well, and I
That's-
think Whiten and you got
Papali'i,
Papali'i,
yeah.
and you got those lads who are still in prime form that have just said I'm not into rep this year, ready to sting. Well, obviously no Hudson, but
Hudson who?
Hudson
Don't
old.
say it.
But yeah, I don't know. I just think that's me a little upset.
Yeah.
Even though-
and it's not even that much of an upset. I like
Yeah,
that.
like you said, Grab. Even
not
though
like
they're missing, Rabbitohs missing like good players, they've still got how many good players still playing?
Yeah.
Their spine is still fucking solid, bar Latrell.
Yeah.
They made a premiership without fucking Latrell.
Who's
They
playing
made the
lock
grand
for them?
final,
Do you
sorry.
know?
Yeah, that's why I'm just getting the team list
Jacob
here.
Host, maybe.
I think Host will be in the back row, definitely.
Yeah, right. It doesn't light me on fire.
Yeah, nah, he hasn't exactly been electric, has he?
No.
Here they are coming up right
Liam
now.
Knight, sorry. Liam Knight's playing 13. Jacob
Nighty.
Host and Michael Cheekham in second row.
Yeah, that's it. Cheekham. He's
Yeah,
been playing well.
Up the milk.
Tavita Totola.
Totola,
Sele.
there was chat about him getting an Origin jersey. I think he'll take fucking
I wish he
Papali'i
did.
by the horns.
Ham salad, is it? Playing lock
Yeah.
on the bench.
No, lock is Liam Day.
Oh, where's ham salad?
Big Shaq's off the bench as well.
It is. Who's ham salad?
Didn't you just say it before? Ham salad.
Yeah, he's starting prop. Not
Copy.
lock. He said lock.
Copy that.
You just missed my Liam Day joke.
Oh,
didn't you?
sorry.
No, Liam
So,
Day.
do you want to say it again? Do it again.
Yeah, look in the camera and say,
Yeah, do it. All right.
Time's fast.
Right, last game, and this one's a no-brainer for me, so it will be the opposite of what I say. Newcastle Knights versus Manly.
Got to be the Knights.
Boys, you
surely.
got two Queenslanders just absolutely
Yeah.
stinging
Yeah.
that they didn't get picked, and they want to prove a fucking point because they won't be the type of blokes who sook it and
No.
carry on. They will cop it on the chin and say, "I will prove to you I should have
Fucking
been
oath.
there."
They'll go out with
Not
a
just
chip on their
that.
shoulder.
Number one, the numbers. Fullback, Tom Trbojevic out. Halfback, Daly Cherry Evans out. Best forward they've got, Jake Trbojevic, gone with injury.
yeah.
So I'm just like, surely.
And
man.
how crazy is this, boys? The ESPN app at the moment, only 64% to the Knights, 36 to Manly.
Yeah, but they'd just be looking at last week. It'd be all the people that haven't got a
Knights
clue.
are heavy
So-
Oh, they
favourites,
won
though.
last week.
Knights
But-
are heavy favourites.
But hey, we can't go giving shit until it's actually.
Fuck no.
Yeah.
No way. I just think that's a crazy stat to
What
me.
is
That
your-
shows you that.
Positions in the league, guys.
Oh, I'm in the bottom quarter.
that wasn't what I asked.
Like as
What do you-
in our comp,
yeah, in the Reggies.
I am 451st out of 861.
Nice.
I'm definitely below that. I think I'm in the 600s. Let me load up the app for you, Grape. I'll tell you an exact number.
I've just been fucking hovering around that 40 mark.
Oh, that's good.
Just going down, and then, like I said, I got 4 last week and somehow went up. the
Nice. What
ladder.
are you at now?
41.
Oh,
I'm
work, mate.
598th. And I've gone down 114 places in one
Well,
week.
one will do that to you. One
Yeah,
out of 8.
it will.
that's right.
But I'm only 5 points off the top, so that's fuck all.
Good work, mate. You're going well.
It's fuck
Yeah.
all.
Well, there you go. There's
There's the tips. They're in.
the tips.
Now, I really wish I could remember that bloke's name from Richmond because
Squeeze of the week.
he's got to be the squeeze.
Well, we can't do a squeeze without his fucking name.
And we can't do a squeeze without a plug either.
Exactly.
Talking about squeezes, boys, like we said last week, it's fucking coming into winter. So every Reggie that calls himself a Reggie needs one of these in their kit. The standard squeeze, baby. It's those bottles that you need to take on camping trips that you worry about breaking, smashing glass everywhere. Chuck it in the squeeze. Easy to pour a nip. You can't overshoot your shot.
Take the lid off, Grape.
You know, it's
No, other lid.
I was just waiting for you.
groper all over it over here. But no, honestly, chuck it in the gunnel of your boat to take camping. It's lightweight. It's fucking great.
Look at that.
Fucking
Easy
oath.
as. You can get yourself a standard 30 mil shot, or you can get a big shot with 100 mil in it for all the toughs.
Yeah, all you toughs.
All the toughs out there.
But no, it's a food grade plastic as well. So all the blokes going, I could just go to the mower shop and, get a 2-stroke one. No, they are not made for fucking
No, they're
alcohol
not.
consumption in them. So go get yourself one of these. It's fucking unreal.
Jump on their socials, give them some love on there. Also, website standardsqueeze.com. That's where you can get everything all in
right.
one spot. Grab it all.
Use the code Reggie15 at checkout. Give you 15%
Give
off.
yourself
So
15% off.
Go
And use
support
that.
Silly
too.
not to.
support the legends that support us. They've been with us since the fucking start. So
Yeah,
get onto it,
absolutely.
lads. We believe in it. It's fucking good gear.
Next
yes.
week, we're going to make one. We're going to pour one again next week. It's been a couple of weeks since we showed you how to pour one.
Yeah.
Just in
Because,
case you forgot.
Yeah.
Just in case your missus mows the fucking lawn.
Yeah, there would
And
definitely
whippersnips.
be some blokes out there that would, not fucking doing that.
Done my bit.
Anyway, we love the standard squeeze. Thanks for supporting us. And it's got to be the bloke from Richmond. Can we just call him the bloke from Richmond?
Yeah. Or Doomben for stretching our holes out. But, bloke from Richmond will go.
We're going to give
The
it to
Doomben bookie.
Man, that bloke. Honestly, if I could paint you a picture of him with 2 minutes to go, even if he kicks a point, they're up by 6. They can't lose from there. They can draw, but they can't lose. And he sprays it out of bounds like a fucking 11th
Just can't
grade
handle the
Reggie.
pressure.
Oh,
Some
mate,
just can't.
it's you. You're getting it, bloke from Richmond.
Good on you, bloke from Richmond.
You are
Congrats.
the squeeze.
You are a squeeze, mate.
Yep. Righto. Well, that's the squeeze done, boys. Should we should have a punt, I think.
Let's have a punt.
Let's have a punt because the all-in multi is 2 from 3 now. 2 weeks out of 3 since we started the new segment. We got up. I think it paid about $3.30, $3.40 or something. You were getting back.
Yeah.
Penrith win into
Golden Boom.
Golden Boom to place, which won. into the Lions minus 25.5. That was
That's
looking
it.
a little bit scary there at one point, but hey, they ended up,
that's what's that's punting though, isn't
they
it?
won by
fucking-
40 plus in the
As soon
end.
as we
didn't
checked
they?
the
So
score at the end there, his arms up. We fucking, I reckon we turned about 100
we
each.
can
Just screaming.
back anything.
The
under-
formula's
under
working.
$1.50.
Well, the
formula-
formula's working sweet because Groper, you made a great point, and like I shit the bed for the punters club, but at least that's not the one we tell you all to get on. But like me, stupid decision going 3 things that I think are going to happen in the NRL because fuck me, as we've talked about so often.
Yeah, 3 of the same code.
Yeah,
3 of the same thing is hard.
that's right.
You know?
However, I think we're onto something where we're all confident in the one thing from that field.
Yeah.
And it seems to be fucking going all right. So
Yep. And look, it is annoying that we couldn't even get one for weeks there, just blowing coin, and and now we're all getting it.
yeah,
We're all getting it. Anyway,
meant to be.
I knew it'd turn.
Had to. That's punting.
Tide goes in and comes back out.
I'm sure we're going to hear that from Keto in a minute.
Yeah. Oh. Fuck yeah.
So, Blue Bet All in multi this week. I am going to kick it off. I'm going to go to Sandown Race 9, and I'm going to back Gunstock the place. Really good last start. It ran down a tearaway leader. You know, the old tearaway leader. He's 10 lengths in front, halfway down the straight.
Yep.
But it was a leader's day at Sandown that day, and I honestly didn't think that he was going to run it down. Plus, he was first up, so he had excuses to not run this thing down, and still did it. Got the win.
Nice.
Now it's second up to 1,800. I think it's ideally placed to run the drum for the Blue Bet All in multi. I think you're getting $1.45 the place, and that is my selection this
Yep.
week.
Lovely.
Good stuff, Gropes. Jace, what do you got, brother?
Well, like we said, stick with the winning formula. I'm 3 from 3 with my AFL.
Yep.
We didn't get up the all in the hole multi one week, so it doesn't really count.
Thank you for
Yeah, just saying, I'm 3 from 3.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
So I'm
it's
sticking
all
with
about
it.
you.
Yeah, and I'm going St Kilda against Hawthorn, sticking with the line that I did last week too, but I'm doing minus 19.5 for St Kilda.
Oh, that is
Saturday Arv at Marvel. Well, you've come off a big win, but you've been
no,
getting-
but not about that. Don't worry about Hawthorn. I'm just a bit worried about St Kilda
St Kilda minus 19.5.
because
Yeah.
they have been not playing very well.
$1.57.
I think anyone can play well against Hawthorn though. They'll pick up a bit of form. They've been winning, and it hasn't been pumpings. That's why I did minus 19.5, not a.
Did they win on the weekend? Can't
think,
remember.
yeah, pretty sure.
Full faith in you, Jace.
So do
Yeah.
I. $1.57 too. Ooh,
So, yeah.
and $1.45.
Right, now we're
what do
going.
you got?
There's one game this weekend that I just think, like we've talked about before, the narrative there for this team to win's all there. And I think you're actually getting value at $1.32 here just to win, and that's the Knights. Like we
Yes.
said, I think Ponga playing, Gags playing, the boys are fucking stinging. They would be stinging, getting left out. All the boys are in camp, and they're like, right, we've got a point to prove. Like Groper said, Turbo's out, Cherry Evans is out, fucking Jakey's out. It's just, yeah, for me, that's the value bet, $1.32, and you round that all up.
Oh, you
and
got it?
yeah, you're getting $2.84 for it.
Nice.
So I don't know. I just think, you know,
What about if we boost it?
well, if you boost it using Blue Bet, you get $2.95.
Oh, no. So you're almost tripling your money.
So look,
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Will definitely come
I
out.
thought
for
we
it.
would've got a
They'll have
bit
chip
more
on their
than
shoulder. Formula's worked. It'll work
Yeah.
again.
so that's us. That's the Blue Bet all in this week.
Righto, boys. I think it's time that we hear from Benjamin John Keating.
I'm looking forward
My
to this.
father.
Fuck it, eh?
He was a bit late getting home from work. He was a bit stressed, but he got his tip in this week, and I reckon the first 30 to 45 seconds of this is going to be funny.
Let's hear it.
Reginald's stitches are out. Wound has sealed. For now, that is. Took 13 fucking weeks, but let's hope it don't take another 13 to provide the followers with another Keto's Collectors Blue Bet win. Geez, that sounds good. What a pleasing phone call straight after the race from some drunken Reggie executives and their chaperone Barbs on Saturday. But the only one I couldn't hear cheering was young Tommy D. I don't blame you, mate, for not following me tips. But I told you the tide turns. It always does. Anyway, this week, Keto's Collector's Blue Bet Old Boys segment is heading back to Brisbane. And I'm going to stick with the premier stable of Peter and Paul Snowden. Brisbane Race 8, number 7, King of Sparta. You can currently get $7.50 and $2.70 the place. We're going to have 20 each way this week because I think that might have been a fluke. But, look, I took $16 this horse on Sunday. I did tell Groper about it, and I've given him the next 3 big races in a multi that he may share with some of you. But anyway, that's up to him. All the best, punters. I will speak to you next week. Hopefully, 2 on the trot. Cheers, guys.
Yeah, he
On your
liked
Keto.
that King of Sparta.
Yeah.
And he sent, so before markets come out on a Wednesday, you've got the all-in market.
Yeah.
Where no matter what happens, the money you put on there, you don't get it. If the horse doesn't run in the race, you don't get your money back.
Oh, okay.
But you get the odds. If there's any deductions, like scratchings or anything on the day, you get whatever the odds that you put it on it.
Yeah, right.
So he had a bit of a big all-in bet, the next 3 big races in Brizzy. I can find it if you want. He put $3 on it and it was going to pay $9,000. So
Wow.
Fucking hell.
we might just leave it, eh? Good on
But
you,
mate,
Keats.
good
I'm
on
proud
you.
of you. I'm
Fuck-
proud of you.
Yeah, same. It was good. Keep the spirit the
Gotta get
whole
the monkey
time
off
and
the
then
back.
get the win. So good on him.
Fucking oath.
King of Sparta.
G'day, Reggies. Pedro's picks ready to go again. No lucky game with the fucking Dolphins last week. I think we all got on the Dolphins,
Didn't we?
lessons learned. This week, boys, I'm just going to stick with the NRL. I've been on the phone all over to my mate Gazza. Shout out. Down in Brizzy, he's another Bronco fan. And we've been looking at that Broncos team, mate, and it ain't that bad with all Origin boys missing. It's actually still pretty strong. We could go right into it and pick it apart, but I'm going to jump on that game against the Bros in New Zealand. I'm going Broncos 1-12, and I'm going to chuck an anytime try scorer in there as well. Dean Mariner, he's going to be in for Herbie next year. Watch it. I've got big raps on him. So thanks to Blue Bet, I think it's paying about $8. So Broncos 1-12, Dean Mariner anytime. Check it out, boys. Cheers.
Good
That
on
is
you,
my
Pedro.
father right there. Up the Bronx.
That's good value for. I think if Broncos win, they don't flog them,
Yeah, I agree.
and that's an outside back to score 1 try. So fucking cool.
Oh, yeah, I'm not saying anything until it loses.
That's right.
Just,
Until it loses.
no, like, or it wins, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
I won't be commenting. Great
Yeah.
bet.
Fucking oath. Good
Love it.
shit. I like sticking with the team too. Like just saying,
Yeah.
no, we're fucking gonna do it. Righto.
Boys, punters, rockets, roughies, raring to go. First of all, congrats to me old mate Keto on another podium finish. Well done, mate. 2 tips this week. First tip, Saturday, Sandown Race 2, Horse 10, Great Mama. She's from a respectable stable. She's a 3-year-old grey filly and in form. At the moment, no odds out on Blue Bet, but jump on her, see how you go. Second tip is, if you're into the stock market, shares on the stock market in any oil-based lubricant has gone through the roof. Reason is the Broncos fans, or Queensland Brothers as we know them, have been bulk buying them because of the massive slide down the NRL ladder their team is heading now and for the next couple of months. Until next week, stay hard.
Great. He's got us once again.
I was just about to say, after it finished, I was going to say, how about his fucking spray he gave us last week? But there's no need.
I just love after the Broncos narrative this episode. Old Rockets
He's
just come in and put a stop
shat
to
all
it.
over it.
Oil-based lubricant. Oh, I wish we took a bit of that to Doomben.
Oh, I know. Could have used a bit of it.
Oh, that's fucking funny.
Fucking unreal. I wonder
I'm
what that is
loving-
paying now. Do you reckon the odds have come out? 'Cause I think Rocket had to send it through a bit early today.
Oh, this was, what was it? Sandown Race 2?
I think so, mate.
Righto, I'll get it up. Right, Mick now.
Race 2.
Sandown Race 2.
Oh, yeah, paying $6 a win, $2.25 a place.
I cannot
great
see that
mama.
at all.
number 10, great money.
Oh, yep.
So there you go.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Sweet.
Beautiful. I genuinely thought he had a second tip for us.
Well, yeah, me too. That was fucking, unreal. Love it.
Great
Love that it
stuff.
started off with nothing and then he just slips in at the right time. It's just fucking...
Yeah. It's so, like, he doesn't give
Catches
anything
you off
away.
guard,
Like,
eh?
oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm loving this new rocket.
He'll probably, don't
Just
get used to
feeding
it because
us.
he'll probably just take it away from you next week just to keep his,
Yeah.
you know.
Well,
Keep us on
fucking-
our toes.
he's red hot. I remember. So after Brisbane played the Dragons at Suncorp and we ended up putting a few on him at the end there,
Yeah.
didn't say a word to him. Obviously, I didn't even really think to text him or anything like that.
Yeah.
Next fucking day, Hawthorn are playing. Get a Snapchat. They're getting hammered. He sends me a Snapchat about how good are the Hawks. And I'm like, this cunt. I didn't say anything to him. about
Doesn't
the
even watch
Dragons.
AFL.
Yeah.
Just knows that you like the Hawks.
Oh,
yeah.
fucking good on you.
Fucking.
Right. Now, I have the Punters Club money. Are we going to...
Sorry, boys, by the
say
way,
anything?
I absolutely shat
That's
all over it. So
That's how it all come down to that last race at Doomben where you had the 10 each way. On that,
Yeah.
and it was paying about the 9 or something. So you would have got the hungy back and it just fucking is still running, I'm pretty sure.
still coming home. But anyway, boys, that's punting. Can't
That's
win them
right.
all.
We move on.
Lucky you, there's
Now-
more blokes in the club than me.
yeah, Barb's big wig.
Lucky
big
we got
wig,
big,
win.
big wig. Lucky we got Barbary, is all I'll say.
Exactly.
And hopefully me this week.
Yeah, oi, I'm fucking cheering for you, bud.
Now, I am going to split this 3 ways,
Copy that.
but I'll make it quick. Murray Bridge Race 6, we're going to back Outback Action. It's also nominated in Race 7 at Randwick. I will not be having the money on if it goes to Randwick. I'm just going to say that. But I think it'll run in Adelaide because it's so ideally placed there. You're getting $2.30 the win, and we're going to have 50 on the nose. Now, it was meant to run on the weekend in Adelaide. Didn't. They scratched it, and now they're running it this weekend. It's going to win.
Fresh and ready to go.
And now, this is the big bet. This is where we're going to win cash. Race 4, Sandown on Saturday. Hello, Broadcast. Someone's taking the piss there with that name because whenever, say a horse gets scratched late behind the barriers, they ring from the barriers and the caller always goes, hello, Broadcast.
Nice.
And then the broadcaster like tells the TV viewers that, oh, this thing's been scratched or whatever. Anyway, so hello, Broadcast. This thing last start almost pulled off the biggest win of all time. Now, that's crazy to say, but it was dead last.
That's what you showed me prior to the
Yeah.
show? Yes, that was...
It was
yeah.
dead last out the gate, dead last at the 400, dead last at the 200, and with 100 to go, it absolutely rocketed home to just miss by, honestly, another stride, and it gets there. And this was over 1,000 metres. It's running at 1,300 on Saturday. I was hoping for 11, maybe 1,200. They're going 13. I'm just going to trust the trainer. I can't not have something on it. After
Yeah,
that
after watching
last
it
thing.
steam home, yeah.
So Sandown, that race was Sandown Hillside Race 4 on the 6th of May. Go and watch it. It was electric. We're getting 14 a win. We were earlier.
Yeah, 14 a win.
14 a win, 420 a place, and we're having 20 each way. So that's 90 spent. The last 10, we're going to multi them both to win and have 10 on it.
Ooh, love
So
that.
if I really have a red hot day,
Yeah.
we're fucking on.
Yeah, that's
Fucking
sweet.
oath.
I like it.
So first tip was Murray Bridge Race 6, Outback Action. Haven't got a number there. And second one, Sandown Race 4, Hello Broadcast. And we're going to multi them both and have 10 on the win.
Beautiful.
Nice.
For the
I like
Blue
that.
Bet Punters Club.
Oh,
we
fuck
need to
it,
bounce
yeah.
back.
I was wondering what you were doing with the last 10, but that's fucking, that's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah,
Good
that's
shit.
where we're going. And now we're still going to get a best bet off Barbary.
Oh, yeah,
I
we
think he
got
might
it.
have a value
rude
bet
not
there
to.
as well. A best and a best value.
Surely he's just lipping up here too.
Yeah.
Oh, I have a feeling he is.
He'll have a few words to say.
Yeah.
No doubt.
You know he had a beer on Sunday? He sent me a video of him drinking a beer.
Yeah,
at
it
the
looked
pub.
like it fucking hurt him too.
Oh, actually, this fucker played 18 holes Sunday
No,
after.
I played 9.
Oh,
nine
sick
nine
fuck.
Sunday. Walked it too.
What?
Yeah.
He walked 9 and then played 18 Monday.
Monday
What
morning.
the
Yeah.
fuck?
I literally got home, laid in my bed for about 5 hours, staring at the ceiling, just. Me and mate was like, let's go play 9 holes.
Did you have a tin?
No.
Nah, yeah.
I was strict
fair
water. Fuck me.
Did
Righto.
you enjoy it?
I did. I tell you what,
You probably would have
my
felt
brain
good,
was
yeah.
so focused
Grover,
on golf.
Do you know what we keep forgetting?
We're old cunts.
This cunt's a teenager.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I'm
right.
still not 20 yet.
Yeah,
So good on you. So you fucking should have, mate.
exactly. Yeah, get out there.
Get out, get the fuck out there.
Sitting on the couch all day.
Play a 9 for me, would you?
Righto, Barbs. What do you got?
Reggies, it's Barb's back again for another week, and what a fucking weekend did we have at the Doomben Cup. I know I tipped Zaki, but I couldn't help myself by that time of the day. I followed the great man Keto in Hurtier, or however the fuck you say it. Up you go, Keto. Back to square one, legend. You've got square and stop the bleed. Now keep it going. Holes were torn, unfortunately. None of the Brisbane bookmakers' holes. It was just all their own. The multi got up to the all-in. Well done, lads. My bets were shit house, but that doesn't happen too often, so I'll take a pass mark. The Footy's hole was torn left, right, up and down. Seriously, it needs reborn and re-fucking spreading. Cheers to the legends at Bluebet for putting us up in the box at Suncorp Saturday night. Great experience. And cheers to you three dead set fucking weapons that host the show. Fuck, we had a ball, boys. Everyone clicked. It was a great day, great night. And fucking hell, we've got to do it again. I saw the story at the airport on Sunday morning. The boys were busted. Fortunately for Barbs, he didn't have to fly anywhere. But about 10 past 7 Sunday morning, the fire alarm went off in my apartment building. I had to get up, make it look like I hadn't deep-throated a cactus and fucking go down 8 flights of fucking stairs for a false alarm. So that was fucking real fun. Anyway, on to this week. My best bet comes up, boys, in race 5. The Group 3 Fred Betts Classic for the 3-year-olds. I can't go past number 2 here, boys, Yellow Brick. He was dominant after sitting 3 deep the majority of the trip in the Gold Coast Guineas first up, and I think he'll just win again. He's a horse with a hell of a lot of upside and just an excitement machine. $2.50. The more you put on, the more you get back. And my best value of the day comes up in the very next race, race 6, the Group 2 BRC size produce. And I'm sticking to what we know here, boys. Sofrado each way.
Ooh,
he got up for us at 30s there a couple of weeks ago. He needs no introduction to the Reggies listeners. Ideally drawn in barrier 5. Step out to 1400. Absolutely right up this horse's alley. Look for him late with his usual barnstorming finish. $9 and $3.20 the drum. Barb's best bet this week. Race 5, number 2, Yellow Brick. Best value, race 6, number 1, Sofrado. Keep it stiff, lads. Happy punting.
On your Barbary.
I will be backing both of those because it's not often that he has a poor week, and he did have a poor week last week.
Yeah.
But so did half the country back in Zaki.
Fucking oath.
Surprised we
Feeling
went into a
yourself.
recession.
I had 100 on the snout of that cunt.
Yep, me too.
But, you know, it's...
I went with Keats.
How good was it, though, with Barbary? Like, there's not many blokes who you can just never meet in your life, and it's like you have known them your whole life.
Yeah.
So we just rolled in, and it was just like, dunk, we get along.
Fucking oath.
Yeah, fuck yeah, it was awesome. I just love how you couldn't get over what he actually looks like in person.
Yeah,
you had this image in your head.
Well, for some reason, I just had horse trainer. I got to realise they're not riding them around. And I thought it was just going to be this little cunt who was knee-high to a grasshopper with this little voice. But, yeah, had a bit of... Yeah.
No, it was good. It was, look, great weekend, great show tonight.
Fucking oath.
We're going to Monday night.
Yes,
We're going to
so...
record Monday night, and we're going to put something out for you Wednesday morning. Wednesday morning, not Thursday. And it's going to be a little like a... we'll do the RRLC, and we'll do like a bit of an Origin prep.
I think an Origin prep, even if we do a little history of Origin pump up, like everyone's keen for Origin
This
on
is
Wednesday.
Wednesday morning.
Yeah.
Little Origin special.
Yeah.
And then on Thursday morning, it'll be the episode with the punting, our bets, everything is normal. But we're going to record it immediately after the final siren of the game, and it's just going to be a fresh-ass raw
That's
reaction.
right. And I won't be here. It'll be Gropes and Jace.
Yeah, it will.
Yep.
It will. So hopefully we hold a few we'll probably get a few more listeners.
Yeah, that's right. They'll be thank fuck that idiot's gone.
Who even is he?
That's right, the foghorn. But yeah, I think we'll do our all in on Monday though when we're all here. Probably something to do with Origin, maybe. I don't know.
We could do that, yeah.
But you know,
we'll decide.
We'll
decide.
work it out. But we'll do it on Monday, and then yeah. But so a couple episodes next week. Champions.
Yep, couple. Wednesday
Chaos.
morning and Thursday morning they'll be out.
Sweet.
Righto. See you then.
So yeah.
All right.